Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings with Amelia at DodonaCoaching.com. And I am Amelia, your hostess, and we are tapping into the universal knowledge to listen for what it has to say for us today. Some message of encouragement, of dealing with obstacles, of preparing for those shift storms, of, just listening for whatever the message is, good, bad, or indifferent. And we are using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebel Oracle card deck to do so. And when I talk about going for your big dreams, it's about living a life that's aligned to who you really are. It doesn't have to be some big Hollywood dream. It could just be a simple country life. It could just be a simple city life. It could just be a simple life that makes you insanely happy, that brings you all the joy and, has the support and encouragement for whatever you're interested in. So, as I'm shuffling the deck, just kind of close your eyes, put your feet on the ground, take a breath in, and out, and just tap into, allow the energy to go from the universe into Mama Earth, and just let's see what shows up. And we'll get there in just a moment, as soon as the cards say it's time. And it's not quite time yet, so on we babble. Of course, you can always, fast forward through all of this once it's not live, but I appreciate you sticking around while we are live and the cards wait. There we go. That's the sign I'm looking for. All right. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Always a good message. Always a good message. Let's see what this one has to say. All right, here we go. And breathe in. And out. All right. Trust yourself. You are wise. You know how to grow, even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable, it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You are also being asked to trust in yourself. You know how to grow. Don't overthink things. It won't help you. Don't worry so much. You are doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your great hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all part of your life process, and it's all a sign of growth. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability of your life, in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret. Instead, choose flow and grow. Trust yourself. All right, let's do the healing process. All right, make sure you're comfortable, feet on the floor. In and out. Again, in. Yeah. Light coming in from above, strength coming in from below. Close your eyes and relax for a moment. Breathe in and out. Let your awareness drift away from worries and day-to-day matters and settle instead on the feeling of warmth inside your body. Then slowly imagine, sense, feel, or perceive that you have an acorn in your hand. You are standing in nature as sunrise breaks, flooding the horizon with color and light. As you hold the acorn up to the light of the rising sun, something magical happens. Out of the acorn, a hologram shines forth. It is a blueprint of this entire being that is yet to be. You see an acorn in that hologram, but you also see a marvelous oak tree. You see the wildlife that will support and be supported by that tree. The ecosystem of which it is a part. You see yourself holding the acorn up to the rising sun. You see seasons demarked as rings of time within the trunk of the tree. You see the passing lives of many people that enjoy the oak tree through its long life. Place the acorn down on the ground as the sun continues to rise. Imagine, if you will, kneeling and touching your forehead lightly to the earth in reverence for the genius of growth. That same genius lives within you. In your own time, open your eyes and go about your day. You have completed your healing process. You are in a constant state of growth, and your decisions feed the path of the growth that you are to take. Trust yourself. You know what's right for you. There is this, I think we all have it. I'm pretty sure we all have it. The gut feeling. I've just got a gut feeling about that. That's the right thing. If it's not right for you, your gut's going to churn. You're going to be like, no. And it's not the churn of like, oh, I think that's exciting, but I don't want to do it. I'm scared to do it. It's not that. It's the like, no, that's nope, that's not for me. That's wrong. That's not okay. That's dangerous. That's whatever. It's that gut feeling, right? That gut feeling tells you what not to do, right? And just say no. No is a full sentence. Just say no. It's okay. You don't have to, no matter what the pressure is to do it. And then there's that feeling that I was talking about earlier, that excitement of like, oh, maybe I should do that. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. No. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide yourself. Lean into it. Lean into that excitement. That's an indication that this might be the fun thing to do. This might be the right thing to do. Might be scary, might be a little nerve-wracking, might be out of the box, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get out of the box that people put you in throughout your lifetime, that told you that your interests weren't okay, that they were silly or stupid, or, why would anybody want to do that? You have that interest. Why would anybody want to do that? Because it's interesting. Maybe not to you. That's not your interest. It's not, they're not living your life. It's time for you to live your life. Find those interests. Follow them. They may lead to something that you have no idea about. That is really what you need to be doing. What? That's a thing? You can do that thing? People have done that thing? I want to do that thing. I'm crazy not to do that thing. Let's do that thing. You have the choice. You make the decisions. You are no longer under anybody else's thumb. You are an adult. Mom and dad can't tell you what to do anymore. They may give you a hard time. They may look down their nose. They may do all the things that they've always done, but they can't make the decision for you. You can, and it's your life, and you deserve to live it. So I will leave you with that. Trust yourself. You know what's right for you. You know what's wrong for you. Trust yourself to make those decisions. So, namaste. And if you've been enjoying these morning meetings, please hit the like and subscribe button, and then that little bell thingamajigger that's over there that'll ding you whenever I have new things show up on this page. So thanks again. And as always, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. We'll see you tomorrow.